Hello. I'm here with Ross.
Hello.
He's out of his editing cupboard just for the day and one night. We've driven up from Ipswich to Carlisle today, about 300 miles.
Yeah, about that.
And we have a challenge, one that we cooked up quite a while ago. You'll notice that I'm back from Spain and that video series hasn't finished, but we thought we'd get this one done and put out because it is sort of time sensitive in a way, but Ross will tell you all the details.
Yeah, so we were looking, it's kind of a slightly artificially manufactured challenge. So what we're planning to do is ride from the west coast, setting off when the sun sets, to the east coast of England, arriving there before the sun rises. So effectively, the idea being that we're racing the sun, hence the I think what will be the title or thumbnail or something.
Something like racing the sun.
Yeah, so the sunset on this west coast here, up in near Carlisle, Bowness-on-Solway I think is where we're riding out to begin this.
Yep.
Is 8:45, and sunrise over in Newcastle is at 5:25 tomorrow morning.
Right, so we have how long?
8 hours and 40 minutes to do 92 miles.
92
which
miles.
is an average required speed
Yeah.
of 10.62 miles an hour.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad. So we've obviously the bit where I said it was artificial, like artificially created, this challenge, is that obviously you know how long a night's going to be, how long the sun's down for, so you can pick which time of the year
Yes.
is best to try it. And this is what we gauged as our kind of a doable challenge.
Yeah. But still
would
a challenge.
Be a challenge. Yeah. The longest ride any of us have ever done. Won't
Yeah,
it?
any
Either
of us, definitely.
Any of us,
Yeah,
any of us
us
too.
Yeah, and it will. And we have an additional 13 miles, which we're riding now to get to the start.
Yes. So this will make this both for both of us the first time we've done over 100 miles
Yeah,
on
in a
single
day.
ride, won't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's going to be interesting, and like you said, doing it overnight is a different kind of challenge.
yeah, yeah. Definitely.
Luckily, the weather looks like it's going to be okay, so
good.
we're good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a beautiful evening right now, and
Yeah.
the temperature's nice, so we should be okay.
So the route is Bowness-on-Solway to around the coast near Newcastle.
Does it roughly follow the Hadrian's Wall path?
Yeah, so there's a walking path, Hadrian's Wall path, which this is roughly following. Obviously we're taking all the road options, so that's roughly the path we're taking, sort of the most direct route. And the reason we've come all the way up here to do it is because it's I don't know if it's the narrowest point in England. I think it is.
Yeah.
From west to east.
Yeah, all good. I think we're, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see you when we get there. The sun is almost down. We've got 5 minutes before we set off. Ross is getting ready. Our start point is actually the end of the Hadrian's Wall path. Good luck go with you, it says there in Latin. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. 5 minutes to go. T minus 5.
4 actually.
T minus 4. I've shown them the sun setting. So can you put that in Photoshop later? Yeah, you can sort of see it, can't you?
Well, we said 2 things. So I envisioned when I planned this beautiful shot of the sun going into the sea over this side.
Ah, yes, yeah.
And coming out of the sea on the other side. And I think this is better than we expected. The other side is almost certainly going to be cloudy.
Yeah.
So we might not get that. But we know what time it is.
Yeah, we do, yeah. So 8:45 is the start time.
And the reason we chose here is it's quite... We could have kind of gone anywhere along here as coast to coast, because this is like a tidal estuary. So I think the coast actually, we could count it as probably 10 miles down that way.
Yeah.
But we wanted something where you could see
See it.
see the sea and
And
see the sunset.
it's our own challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of the point.
Our trail, our rules.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe other people will do this too.
Maybe in the
Yeah.
future. We missed it by a minute.
I know.
Come on, let's get going.
Well, we better had, haven't we? Right, time to go. We'll catch up with you in a bit. Give you a progress update. So we're doing about 14 and a half miles an hour at the moment, and that's probably what we're going to aim for
on the
flat.
Stuff. Yeah, 14, 15 on the flat bits.
So it's all about pacing ourselves. We should be okay so long as we pace it well.
Yeah.
We've got some hills to come. We should be fine. Like you said, we did choose the time of the year and the route and everything to make it a realistic challenge.
Yeah, we've got lucky with the weather. It's about 900 and something metres of descent.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Across the whole thing, you know, across 92 miles, that's obviously not
bad at all.
Is
no, it's good. So we should be fine there. And yeah, at 14 miles an hour flat average,
14, 15,
we should be able to stop for a couple of breaks as well, which of course is important. Yeah.
And then we're obviously not going to push it too much on the hills because we're not
till the sprint finish.
No, exactly. We don't want to wipe our legs out too early on, but we've got lots of snacks.
Yeah.
As you will, I'll probably cut in here. We forced ourselves to eat a huge,
yes.
I mean, massive
bowl of pasta.
Very unlikely we'll find anywhere for any sort of refueling along the way.
Unlikely,
maybe like a garage somewhere overnight. Or
hopefully there'll be something, wouldn't there? Surely.
Got, you know, I think we've got 2 and a bit litres of water and drinks, some sort each,
and coffee,
and a coffee that we packed up, and plenty of snacks, so it should be enough.
Yeah,
because I always find with cycling compared to other, well, particularly compared to hiking and stuff, you kind of just can't run on empty. You feel it as soon as you run, as soon as you lose that energy reserve, your legs just
die.
Stop, don't they?
Yeah. Cool. Well, there we go. We'll see you in a bit. So we're working out pacing, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we've got 92 miles.
Yes.
Is a quarter is about 22.
Well, about 23.
23, say.
Yeah.
And then, so it's 23. We need to be a quarter of 8 hours and 40 minutes, which is 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So when we hit 23 miles, 2 hours and 10 minutes need to have passed.
Because neither of us actually started our tracking at the start of Hadrian's Wall bit back there.
We've got to add 13
both started
miles
it from Carlisle.
Yeah.
We've got to add 30 miles or whatever, so we've not been very smart about this, have we?
No. I mean, that's not like us. So at 5 to 11, 10:55, we need to have done 23 miles.
Yes, or 36 according to our cycle computers.
So don't forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
The main thing, as long as you remember, we need to have got to the coast by 5:25 in the morning, wasn't it?
5:25,
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Maybe we should just make that our first checkpoint.
Yeah, maybe.
That makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We're back in Carlisle, back where the van is parked, more or less. Which means we're 13 miles in. Okay, we're in Brampton.
Yes.
37 miles in.
Which is just over a quarter of the way.
Yeah, and the time is 25 to 11, so we're 20 minutes ahead. 20 minutes ahead, which is not
bad. It doesn't
feel
like
amount.
If you did 20 minutes every quarter, we'll be
80 minutes.
Exactly, we'll be well in time, but
true.
It doesn't feel like a huge amount, especially given that we've got a big climb.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not a huge climb, but there's about 200 metres in the next bit, I think, of climbing on maybe the next one.
But I don't imagine we're going to have a long break now. We can't really. We're going to have to keep pushing on. So
just having a quick one.
But it's all going well so far, yeah?
Yeah, feeling good so far.
Good, yeah. So
it's nice having quiet roads. I think they'll get, obviously they'll get even quieter. It's kind of that thing at the moment where there's the odd car just screaming past occasionally, which is unpleasant.
But it is going to get quieter as the night goes on. So
yeah,
I think we're good. We're in good shape.
Going well.
Yeah. It is. Isn't the owl? How cool is he? First proper climb. That was a good one. I don't think they're expecting us. All right, we're at 40 miles.
Yeah.
Time for a little break. We've had a series of sharp, nasty climbs. So we're just having a break because we've got a bigger one coming up now. The biggest one of the whole route.
Yeah.
And then at the top of that, though, it's about halfway. So we got 5 miles, and we know then we've done most of the big climbs, and then it's a downward trend towards the end. So depending on what time we get up there, if we're on schedule, which would be before 1:05, then we're in really good shape, aren't we?
Yeah, because with all that climbing done, that's not bad, is it?
Yeah,
really?
we should be good then. Although we'll be tired, I think we're still going to be, yeah, definitely in good shape for getting to the end on time. But we're going to have a snack now, and then no time to waste, get moving.
Tackle the climbs and then
Tackle
the proper break.
Proper break at the top of the climb when we deserve it. Yeah?
Definitely.
All right.
All right.
Halfway up. Summit. Yeah, this is it. We'll find somewhere to stop. So,
Yeah.
big climb done.
Big climb done.
The difficult quarter was the second quarter. That had all the big climbs in, and it's done. And it took us 2 hours, 15 minutes. Which means for that quadrant, we were 5 minutes over
schedule, which is definitely, I mean, you can see, maybe I'll put up the elevation profile or something, but we are, it's pretty much downhill all the way out to the coast now.
So basically, we've kicked the climbs out, done, they're done. And we're, 10 minutes under schedule for the whole thing?
Yeah.
So we're going to have a break. I think a good 10,
stop 10, 15
10
minutes.
15 minutes. We got coffee, haven't we?
Yeah, hopefully still be warm.
Yeah, so we're going to do that.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Weather is just not too cold. It's like about 8-9 degrees.
Yeah, absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
Again,
clear.
lucky with the weather. So yeah, now food, coffee, and we'll get moving.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we shall see you.
Probably we'll do an update somewhere.
Yeah,
but
update
pretty
at
much
3/4. Yeah.
And then a little something in between.
Yeah, that works.
Sounds
doesn't
good.
it? Yeah. Do you know how many miles we've done?
Well, we're 11 more from where we were, so 57.
57.
Yeah. We've had an enforced break because you're...
Yeah, because my stupid light, which was expensive and almost new, failed. So luckily I can use it by plugging it into a power bank. And yeah, I know you won't see that, will you? Yeah, so luckily I've got a workaround, so we still have light. But it's getting cold, isn't it?
It's a bit cold.
And I'm getting condensation in my beard. Not condensation, like...
I'm just getting... My legs are fine so far. I mean, I can feel I've ridden a lot.
Yeah.
Just getting tired now.
Yeah.
Just, you get to the point like, I don't want to ride a bike anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm getting that.
But we're... I don't know, in a few miles, what is it, about 5 miles, we'll be under 30. Under 30 feels very, manageable, doesn't it? So,
yeah. We've done the hard part.
Yeah, and it really has been a lot easier this last 11, hasn't it? We've done that in about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So really, it's a good pace.
I think we've got a climb coming up, a little one, and then more of this bouncing up and down sort of thing, which is fine. So I think we're in good shape.
Let's move.
Yeah. Sorry for this intermission. We had some things to say in this video, but obviously we're cutting it fine. as you can probably tell, if you're watching it.
Won't give away which way it went. But
Yeah, we won't let you know whether we made it or not. But yeah, we just didn't have time, so we thought we'd do this afterwards. Literally, we wanted to thank everyone for getting us to 5,000 subscribers, which we hit a little while ago. We're nearly 6 now, actually. But,
yeah, and I think you've said a thank you in one of the Europe videos. But
yeah,
it's nice to say it again, and I haven't said it, so thank you everyone.
Right. Thank you all. But to do that, we did a giveaway at 500 subscribers. This is 5,000, so we're going to do another one. You'll notice there's no words in a thumbnail or anything, you know, because sometimes these things are used to draw viewers in and whatever else. We didn't want to do that. Your loyal watchers and subscribers, if you're still watching this. So the giveaway is going to be a custom frame bag. We thought about it, and we thought something, you know, instead of just something with a monetary value sort of thing, something more personal.
And the frame bag itself, we thought, is it's got a link with the channel, and it was you made a frame bag, didn't you, on your 4th or 5th video?
Yeah,
and amazingly, that's just it's like the 4th best performing video we've ever had. It just keeps going.
I love that video.
Along.
I do. I love it.
It's so different to anything else. So
yeah. So if you've seen that, I mean, if you haven't, there'll be a link.
Yeah,
we may as well, so you can see what you'll be getting. Yeah, up here. But just a couple of caveats with this. It's going to be made exactly to my standards, so I'll make it as well as I would make it for myself. It's not going to be perfect. But it is going to be something that I'll liaise with whoever wins to, you know, make sure we get it the right size. You can pick colours, and, you know, I think it'll be a fun thing to do, and I'm looking forward to it. So if you are interested in entering that competition, hold on, I'm going to walk into a bush. Just put something in the comments that indicates, you know, that you want to be in, something like I'm in, or Matt is great, or
I think give me a frame bag.
Give me a frame bag,
because then we can just search them out and easily. That
implies that they've got no manners.
Well, they didn't need them.
They wouldn't. We know you would. Yes, you don't need them. Yeah,
not for this.
No, you don't. So yes, hopefully that's. Well, we both thought it's something. You know, it's because 5,000 subscribers is a massive deal, and we really are grateful. Instead of just saying it, I thought something personal.
Yeah.
You know, proper heartfelt sort of something to give away. So anyway, back to the video.
Yeah, let's see if we make it.
Yeah. Do we? Do you know?
I don't know, I can't remember.
No, I can't remember.
I was sleep deprived.
God, it was. Yes, exactly.
Very cool bridge.
Was. Now we're going right. Right. We're mile 83.8. So
in theory we've got
70. So that would give us another 20 miles?
Yeah, 21.
21.
Yeah.
So 21 miles to go.
Hopefully.
What time is it, do you know?
God, 3:15.
It's 3:15.
We've got 2 hours 10 minutes
to do 21
It should be
miles.
doable, but
we can't hang about. We got to get moving.
Yeah, and this is starting to feel like, this part, we're kind of on a cycle path.
Yeah.
Which is it would be nice, but there's part of me that just wants to be on the road where you can just kind of know that it's definitely going to take you straight there, because cycle paths are unpredictable. They can be the surface can be so bad, and then you can't do the speed. So.
We should still be able to, unless we get held up in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Who knows how slow it is to get through that, but we got to get moving.
Yes.
So we'll go.
Going okay.
It's going okay.
This cycle path has been really nice actually. It kind of followed the River Tyne.
Yeah.
I think that's where we are. And it seems to go a long way in. So you can't complain. I just didn't. Anytime you get in the UK cycle paths, or in England, cycle paths are regularly kind of just potholed footpaths, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I was nervous we were going to encounter a bit where we just couldn't do any speed along it, and
seems to be okay though.
It does. Going okay.
Okay. Here, yeah. This is genuinely very close. I think we're going to make it, but only just. It all depends how good the roads are through Newcastle. And it's early enough, it should be clear. It's infinite us's. Infinite knackered us's.
Oh, this is the just
Yeah.
adding a lift into the equation. All you can do is get stuck in it when you've got. Okay, it's 2 different times.
What is this? Morning, mate. Cheers. So that was a tunnel under the Tyne. Very, very interesting. The clock striking 5, so I think we're good. We got 20 minutes and it's only just down the road.
Done. Given we created it, this bench will be the official end point.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
The bench of success.
In years to come, there'll be a plaque on that.
Yeah, saying Matt Ryder made it here. Yeah?
Yes, the famous Matt Ryder.
Yeah. And some guy.
And some bloke.
Yeah. Where's the sunrise?
Not here yet.
What time is it?
It is 5:06.
Wow.
We've done it with 19.
Let's get some proof. 5:07. Let's give it a chance. 5:07. That was work. The last bit
Oh yeah.
from Newcastle. My God. Those cycle paths.
They were both good and awful. Like I mean, they were good. Like you know, compared to cycling from Newcastle, I imagine if it was busy,
Yeah.
they must, because it literally just takes you. It skips everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But they were in places bumpy and windy and.
Yeah.
The worst one was when they'd be good and then there'd just be a random.
Massive pothole.
Yeah.
I
they
could
just
hear.
caught you.
I know, and I couldn't warn you quick enough. There was one.
Oh, it almost did me.
Yeah. Let's chill out for a bit and wait for the sunrise. Which I
We
don't
might
know.
actually see something. I mean,
We
probably not. Let's show that way. There's like some ruins over here.
Yeah. They are, aren't they? Right.
So that was 105 miles, I think,
Wow.
total, including
yeah.
the bits from. Yeah, does yours say?
Mine says 104 miles, 1,311 meters of ascent, and our maximum speed was 30.8, and average was 12.3.
Ignore the clock. That's still in France, isn't it?
Yeah.
It does look a little bit like we're.
Yeah, like we're cheating. My Wahoo is set to French time. Oh, brilliant. I'm so pleased. I want to
I
see
know.
sun. I need a drink, I need something to eat.
5:25. The sun is officially
It's
risen.
risen.
I don't know if sunrise
Sunrise.
means started to rise, or has it completely risen?
I think the sunrise is when the sun is completely above the horizon.
Yeah, well, we won't know.
No. But
And
it's
also-
over there somewhere, isn't it? But yeah, unfortunately it's a bit misty. But, you know, we said earlier, we're not going to complain. We had no rain.
No.
None.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, so we got away with that.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, we would trade missing the sunrise for no rain overnight, wouldn't we?
Yeah. So, yeah.
So we would wait around a bit to maybe see if anything clears up, but kind of pointless, and because it's not.
It's not going to, yeah.
And
so
we've still got to get back across to Carlisle.
Yeah, so we got to get, now we're going to try and get the metro.
So we've booked a train we've actually booked 2 trains. The train, UK trains, I kind of assumed this was going to be the most expensive part, you know, just ridiculous.
Yeah.
A train for what's £3.20 each to get across from Newcastle to Carlisle, which I was just amazed by. So we booked 2, as in not just 2 tickets.
Did 2 different times.
But 2 different times, because it's one of them advanced ones. You have to pick your time. So
I wonder why. How can they have such wildly differing fare
So
prices?
strange.
But we got to get the metro.
try and get the metro
To
to
Newcastle.
the station. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's actually 13 miles back into Newcastle.
Yeah, and we don't really want to ride the 13. We
Not
might
really.
have to.
Because the metro is a bit iffy as to whether they're going to let us on with the bikes.
But we're going to try.
Apparently you can during off-peaks, well that only lists off-peakers 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. But surely it's not going to get much more off-peak than at 5:45 in the morning. So
Yeah, I think we'll chance it.
we'll
Let's be
hope.
lawbreakers.
And then we might make a 6:20 train across to Carlisle. which
And
would
then
be
300
nice.
mile drive
And a
back
300
to
mile
Ipswich.
back. But at least we'll be getting off to a good early start for that.
Yeah,
if we can
and
make that.
that's true. And we're doing the drive home successful.
Yeah, that
like we
makes a
did with the
difference.
3 peaks. It does help, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, we better get going if we want to get this metro. We're back at the van.
We're back. That couldn't have gone better. I mean, any
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
But particularly, I'm thinking just then the journey since we last spoke.
I was perfect.
Because we made the metro, didn't we? The one that we needed to make.
Yeah.
We got on with our bikes and we weren't sure if we'd be allowed to. I think technically we weren't allowed to, but
we did it anyway.
we did it anyway.
Because that's what we do.
It wasn't that busy. It was fine.
Yeah.
And then we managed to make the first train that we booked, the 6:20, which actually was delayed, so like 6:35. But
So we're actually back at the van at what
we're
time?
back in. I haven't got my watch on. It's like
8:32.
yeah.
It's not bad, is it?
That's not bad. 8:32, yeah. And
Yeah.
I'll be on our way soon. Hopefully.
Yeah, we need to get some food, don't we?
get some food, maybe get a coffee.
Coffee, definitely. Yeah.
And then just power through the drive as much as we can. And
Yeah.
if we have to stop, we have to stop. But
Yeah, we'll see. See how we get on.
yeah. But no, that was really good.
It was
That
hard,
was a
wasn't
challenge. That was a real challenge.
Yeah,
It was hard.
yeah.
I mean, like we said at the very start, you know, I think we'd gauged it so it'd be a real challenge, but doable, and that's what it was.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
closer to a real challenge than I thought it might be. I think we thought, especially after that first quarter split,
I don't understand.
I thought we were going to end up with a little bit more time in hand, and in the end 20 minutes is a decent amount, but we couldn't any mechanical issue would have not made it.
Yeah, we'd have failed, yeah.
You know, whereas I thought we might have had that as a
Yeah.
buffer, you know.
Well, after the first quarter, I think we did have a buffer, and the second quarter, with all the climbing.
With all the climbs, the last half was just, even though it was mostly, you know, our general trend was downhill almost the entire way from halfway, wasn't it? But it was just, I don't know, I think it was a mixture of the surfaces. It was quite bumpy and little,
Yes,
like
yeah.
the cycle trails. You couldn't just, you know, if that was a big open road, we'd have been able to get up to, you know, sort of 17, 18 miles an hour. But we were cruising along at sort of 12, 13.
It took a
even
lot
though,
of concentration, didn't it? And my light
did.
failing didn't help. That was a
Yes,
right
that
pain
That was
in the
a
arse.
couple of extra stops, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But
so
no.
that wasn't good. But I'm glad we made it.
Yeah, I think compared to the other,
Yeah.
I was thinking compared to the other long bike rides, so we did the London ride, didn't we?
Oh,
Which
yeah,
is
yeah.
In, you know, we can put a link. That was
Oh, yeah,
on the channel, our
biking into
second ever
London.
video.
Yeah, that was ages
So that was
ago,
82
wasn't it?
miles. That one felt, I don't know, in a weird way, that was probably, I mean, it wasn't quite as hard. But I think because we really took our time with that, because we didn't want to, there was no time pressure.
Yeah.
And we were trying to conserve our energy. So almost like we were in the saddle for longer, much longer, weren't we?
Yeah.
Because we just took.
This was
our
more
time.
intense, definitely more intense,
Definitely
wasn't
more
it?
intense.
Yeah.
And then the 3 peaks, that was kind of the other big challenge. I think this was.
that wasn't as hard as that, was it?
Well, it's the 3 peaks. No, just the overall experience of it was.
Yeah.
I think, but this, you know, consistently, just not being able to stop
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we had a little break here and there, but like,
Yeah.
you know, the one nice thing about Three Peaks was you did a peak and then you got to sit in. I know that we couldn't really sleep.
Yeah, you were driving,
but we, you know,
still
but
off your
we
feet.
were in the car, we were off our feet. You know, it was like a little recuperation.
This one, the longer it went on, the harder we had to try.
Yes.
And that is through, you know, fatigue and
Yeah.
tiredness. But also just because, you know, it just felt that way.
It felt that
was
pressure
the
was
more
building
effort.
with the time, wasn't it? And,
Yeah.
and with all of these things, like we say, you know, we said at Three Peaks, it's just doing it is a cool thing. You know, even if we didn't make the time, and this one the same, if we didn't make it before the sunrise, if we'd seen the sun come up, you know, 10 minutes after we got there.
Yeah, I would have been happy with that.
But you do start to think, oh, I really do want to make it. You know, but the more you go, so.
And we pushed towards the end, didn't we? And it's a good job we did, because
there
there
wasn't
18 minutes is,
it was
is
literally 18
not a
minutes,
big
wasn't it? It
margin. But I'm glad we did it.
Definitely.
And yeah,
it was fun.
We'll post the link to the ride down below. And the thing is, if you wanted to have a go, you could, couldn't you? But you've got to pick sort of this time of year, you know,
just
a few days either side, or whatever you want to do as a challenge. Yeah,
if people want to do it.
Yeah.
It's a nice route. I mean, it'd be a really nice route as a day ride, actually.
Yeah, it would,
because it was nice roads and nice everything. You know, I mean, there was little bits where I think, you know, going through Newcastle. Although Newcastle really does have good cycle infrastructure.
I wonder what that would be like in the day, but we got the best of it all. I mean, as far as I've never really been into Newcastle, and my opinion of it now, based on this morning, is it's amazing.
Lovely,
but you know, when it's full of people, maybe not. But I would say I enjoyed it, and you know, maybe we'll do it again next year. You never know.
Maybe,
or maybe we'll find a different one.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So that's it. We're going to head off. We're going to get some food, get coffee, go home. Thank you for watching. Sleep. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.